everybody, my name is Fuzzy Combs, and welcome to some more Minecraft Dinotopia. In between episodes, I actually did a little bit of off-camera work, and I expanded Gadget's enclosure quite a bit. This is because the space he had before was very similar to how much space the Dodos have, and that's just not fair. He's so much bigger than them, and he deserves all the space in the world. Anyways, though, today I would actually like to do some more expansions to my dinosaur park by bringing another dinosaur back to life. Now, I'd thrown a lot of DNA into my analyzer, and I hadn't quite checked to see what came out of it. And so if we take a look, it looks like we have a lot of options. And so today, I think... Ooh, this is tough, actually. I might want to actually do the Ankylosaurus, because we don't really have any big guys just yet, and I think that could be fun. And so before those can properly start cultivating, I need to get myself some eggs, some rotten flesh, some wheat, and some tasty milk. Now we just have to craft all of this into the delectable bio-goo, and we can get started on cultivating these. Now, while that cooks, I would like to situate where exactly our ankies will go. And since they're pretty large, I might actually squeeze them along somewhere over this way, just past Gadget, and I think this terrain needs a little bit of flattening. Alright, so I've gotten the flattening done. Now I just need to start getting to work. So of course, first things first, I would like to have ourselves a little entryway, and then I'm going to space out every pillar approximately 5 blocks apart. That way we have a little bit of consistency between the enclosures. And so with the pillars, I'm going to lay out the outline of the enclosure. That way I can figure out just how big I want it to be. Alright, so I've laid down the pillars, and this is roughly the shape I'd like my Ankylosaurus enclosure to be. Now, before I start putting down the glass, I'm actually going to preemptively lay down all of my sand and dirt, because I've been doing this last for all my other enclosures, but that takes a lot of time and extra digging, which I don't really want to do for this one, and so we're just gonna get it knocked out early. And now it's time for us to lay down the glass and bring the pillars to their full height. And last but not least, we do the fences. And if we add the gate to the enclosure, we can call it technically complete. But of course, just like with everything else, it is not finished until we work on the interior. And so for this enclosure, I would like to have a cute little pond over in this corner over here. And so I'm going to clear out a little bit of grass, and I am going to start digging a cute little round shape to place the water in. Alright, I think this is a cozy size and shape for the pond, and now I just need to add the water. And now that I've added the water, I'm going to get rid of the little bits of stone here and there, replace it with dirt, and now the pond is technically complete. But I think it would be really cute if we added a couple of lily pads. Now, I don't believe there is a way to craft them, but I am going to check just in case. Nope, unfortunately not. Now, luckily enough, I have actually spotted a few lily pads over in this area over here, and so I am just going to yoink every single lily pad over here. And now that I have a bunch of lily pads, I also noticed that there are a lot of really cute ones over here that can be made with the chip mod, and so I would like to make myself a botanist's workbench so I can make some of those really cute things. It looks like I'll need some flower pots, some slabs, sticks, and a crafting table. And luckily enough, I have everything I need for that. Right, so we've got our 2 slabs, our crafting table, and now our 3 flower pots. And so now we just have to throw this all in here, and bam! We have ourselves a botanist's workbench. Now, unfortunately, I don't seem to have a lot of room left, so I'll have to squeeze it into this corner right here. But now we can make some really cute lily pads. Now, let's see how this flowery one looks. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my gosh, these are all so lovely. Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, that is just awesome. I think for this pond, I'm going to go with the darker colored ones though, because I feel like it kind of fits the vibe over here. And maybe we'll use the brighter colored ones for more warm climates. Okay, so I may have gone just a little bit overboard, but these are too cute to pass up, and I generally could not resist. Anyways, so now that our pond is complete, for this enclosure, I would like to do something a little bit different from what I've done for all the others. And that is going to be in adding some trees. Now, more specifically, I think I would really like to add some ebony trees because they are really tall, really pretty, and I don't think they'd take up a... What? There's a croc in my river. No! Since when did I have a croc over here? Dang it, there goes all my safe swimming. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Oh, pillagers! Oh my gosh, everything's going wrong. Anyways, as I was saying, I feel like the ebony trees, they are tall enough to not take up a crazy amount of space in my enclosure, and so I think they are the perfect candidate for decorations. And so, tactically speaking, I am going to target the ebony trees that are close to the ground. That way I don't have to spend an eternity building up and breaking all of those really tall branches. So I guess we're just gonna have to get started. And there's leaves on the ground! Oh no! They don't drop! Looks like I'll have to make a side quest for some shears. Okay, awesome! The shears do actually let me pick up these little bits of leaf litter, which means I have more tools in my arsenal. Alright, I have gotten my hands on 24 ebony saplings, and luckily enough with this mod, if I hold shift, it shows me exactly how I can grow them. Now with ebony, it looks like I'll need a 2x2 square, and that should get me one of these luxurious trees. And so I don't want the trees to be crazy frequent, but I would like them to be decently so. And so I think a small handful of trees throughout the enclosure should suffice. And particularly, I will have a rather large quantity around the pond because it just makes sense for there to be trees around the water source. I think that should be good. And so if I take this bone meal... Oh no, there's a small one! Dang it! This one, however, is quite chunky. Same with this one. Yay! Oh, thank goodness, we're getting quite a few big ones. And you know what? I'll actually have the trees mostly be towards this end of the enclosure. I'm also going to get rid of this one really quickly. And now it is time for attempt number 2. Yay! That one is a lot bigger. We could sprinkle in a couple of oak trees as well, although I am going to make them artificially taller. And there we go. I think my little foresting section is complete. Now, the last thing I would like to do before I bring in the Gagasaurs is add a little bit of dirt around this and start doing a little bit of simple decor around the entire enclosure. And so one of the big things I'd like to do is sprinkle in a couple of boulders, because I feel like boulders and Ankies kind of go hand in hand because it just works. Now I can sprinkle in some flowers and vegetation, and the final touch will be a feeder. And I'll stuff the feeder full of food, that way my Ankies don't get hungry. And now we can lay the 2 eggs. Oh my gosh! Hello! Oh, they're both females! How cute! Alright, I'm gonna stuff them full of food. There you go! They do belong to me! And now they're just scurrying around and exploring their new home. Yay! Oh, they are so unbelievably cute. I am so glad I decided to hatch these guys today. Just look at that precious little face. If you guys have any name suggestions for my brand new Ankylosauruses, Ankylosauri, what is the plural? I don't know. If you guys have any name suggestions for my 2 brand new dinosaurs, please let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, that concludes today's episode on Minecraft Dinotopia. If you guys enjoyed, definitely let me know by leaving a like and subscribe. And without further ado, thank you all so much for watching, and I guess I will see you next time. Bye-bye!